Okay, Beanoback here, folks. This is the latest video and a little PO'd at YouTube. They've got this new thing they've slammed on us. There used to be a choice of the new or the old, and this comment box doesn't work very good. I'm pretty sure that there are people out there having problems with that. That was what I thought that their glitch was, when the idea that they took it away from us. They gave it to us. A lot of people started using it, and then they took it away from us. And then I'd see some people were loaded back in yesterday. And you can go to my videos and look at all the old ones, because Nehemiah Station has been compromised, folks. You will see all these videos of mine down there at Nehemiah Station, and you will not see this that they are trying to feed you, i.e. this. This is up to 1,000%, folks. And our German friends would not build anything out of wood or a playground set or a bunk bed. And I know that they're trying to make this look like a military aircraft portable ladder, so forth and so on. You're usually painted yellow, massive produced. I'm not going to look up the manufacturer now, but this here bunk bed or place thing that they are making fake bacon and making it look like wood, this is blown up 1,000%, folks. There has been nothing this close in, and yes, they have a winch there for lifting stuff up, I believe, and I might be wrong in that. It might just be a door, okay? But the idea that that could be fake, we know we don't see the dome on top, that we know that you go watch my videos, you will not see this, and even the distance and everything like that. And yes, I'll make a comment with I won't drop any names, but the idea that people who have had footage of Nehemiah Station have fake baked some stuff. And i.e. listen to his voice, it sounds like some news reporter who's gone mad a long time ago. His last name starts with a B. Okay, and then, so this is all fake there, pretty much. This here is for damn sure. It's superimposed in here on one of those shots that I blew up at 1,000%. And let me go down so you can get an idea what's going on right now, and I'll hit refresh, and I'll save some tape time. But the idea that they're trying to show us this crap, that the idea that this dome is down there, well, all they do is weather pressure, radioactive. They check the air, folks, the air quality, and so forth and so on. If they do have anything radar, it's on top of the building right there, as you see in that shot. And let me blow this up. We go up to this 400% at the other shot, and you'll see this in the last video. It's just it's just crazy what somebody's trying to pull. Okay, if there's anything, it's what they have on top of the dome. As you see there, nothing in the dome. I mean, no this whatever dome. Let me show you my pictures real fast. Okay, this is what we picked up at the British station down, and we want to thank the British, because basically they're showing the tetrahydrons. We can see it. I took this and blew this up off of they have a ship that goes back and forth. You can go to down there to the British basically have a bunch of stations. This is an RRS James Clark Ross, and I basically, through history of Lewis and Clark and stuff, we know who the Clark family is from England. Okay, so the idea that's named after possibly a relative of something. Clark's a big family, and they're related. Okay, so the idea that is a ship that they have named down there, the RRS James Clark Ross, and basically these tetrahydrons show up. And then we're going to show you also, I'll go to, as you see these tetrahydrons, bam, 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 bam. That's like a 4 tetrahydron, and then bam, bam, and then you'll see also, this is the fake bake that we're getting fed down there at Nehemiah. I.e. you don't see that dome anywhere around in that picture, and also the idea that the other pictures of the dome area, these are other pictures of their stuff. The only thing that they have anything, and they also have the one that is on top of, and I believe that possibly these are, or the sisters of them that are on top of their dome. And there's some pictures here of their ship and stuff like that. There's no dome being unloaded anywhere. Here's one of their lasers going on down there, so you can see, and then inside their computer lineup, basically their network there, and their Ethernet and database, and anyway, I'm trying to spit out a word. Mainframes were the word. That's basically their mainframe, which basically, when I talk mainframes that are very big that we go to for my information, and a lot of people do, city blocks, folks. Yes, mainframes that are humongous, that interlock. Stanford University and a lot of other universities out there are interconnected and have them. This is what we have been seeing that is freaking them out down there, folks. Caught this at this time at Rothera Station. This is the British down there. They'll show us a shot of it. They haven't been shying away from seeing what's up there. And I'm also going to be able to go ahead, and I think I can drop down on this shot and actually show you the reflection. I have some photos of this, and basically there it is. It gets reflected down and actually shows up on the building pretty darn good on the roof. And you can see the red part of it, and you know what that is, folks. Nibiru. There you go. Okay, so you get a really good reflection there. You can see the red tetrahedron. Basically, that's Nibiru way out there in space, and that's the big binocker. Okay, so anyway, there you go, and that's the reflection down on the building. You can't miss it. I'm not playing with photos or anything like that, and that's about as big as any of these research facilities are going to have. They got everything portable. Okay, they didn't build up some little BS of this Tinker Toy embossed radar dome, which is normally at we don't want to get the Germans in trouble. They ain't got no airport down there. They don't have no jets flying in. It's not no movie. It's not whatever that Fox movie was with the black bird plane with Clint Eastwood. Yeah, no one's got any smoking bird down there, okay? Okay, so here's Rothera Station again, basically, and there's that photo that I caught at 1601. It's up there in the sky, folks. Doesn't lie. I'll blow it up 400% again and get you in there. And actually, that's what I was wanting to do, is let's blow this up to 1,000. So either it's super duper infrared or something, because it does look like a total photo block here of that part of it, or the idea that it just basically is infrared, and the only way we're going to see it is the infrared. And there's part of the tetrahedron. That's part of the tetrahedron. Go back and watch my old videos, and you will see from the telescope views, from a private telescope, I believe, at least it wasn't funded enough for the idea that the guy was willing to go ahead and throw the stuff on the internet of different, and you can watch my old videos. And so basically this is blown up 1,000%, folks, of the same photo I just showed you, because there you go. This is November's date. And that's what was down there at the British station, okay? As we go back to it here, I'll scoot over, and there's other objects that are with it there. That's part of it, I guess. And I'm blowing up to 1,000, so I kind of lose it on the idea that, okay, and then it comes down and it hits the station on the roof, and there you go. There it is on the roof of the station. And we go back up, and there it is at a little bit of an angle, and that's what's reflecting down onto the roof. So that's why we get all these crazy images, and it freaks a lot of people out. And basically this stuff is way up there, but also if you watch my last couple of videos, I think 2 videos ago, you will see that the idea that the tracks at the Niemeyer station, the German, and there's other people there with the German scientists from what I understand, I think, that the idea that they are also trying to measure of the object, because the idea that they are trying, or the anomaly, whatever you want to call it, reflection, hologram from light in outer space, from asteroid belt, object in the asteroid belt, Nibiru, a sister, cousin of Nibiru, or whatever this is, and the idea that they're trying to get measurements of it, because they get a shadow down there, and they're trying to figure out sizes matching up with satellite and other space views of instruments and so forth, to get readings on, because you can see that there are, and also in the shadows from the other, go back and watch all my Niemeyer pictures, and especially the latest Niemeyers that were able to show you video, where the idea of you can see the high and low areas of the objects, or nodes of the objects or something. So, and it all matches up with pictures of the Crab Nebula and everything that they can see up there, or whatever it is. And you can match up the time and go look up the constellation maps and look up Worldwide Telescope and everything, and figure out exactly. And then that's the thing is like with all these floppers that we see on SOHO and so forth and so on, how many are there? and also the previous video that I showed you of the idea that was getting cut out on the Navy shot on Soho, and then we went to the regular Soho, and they're flipping Soho upside down. Okay, so this thing has very unusual, always changing. And let's go to the photos real fast so you can see from Clark Station and stuff like that, the other one. Okay, I'll raise this up so you can see it's Casey Station, and I apologize that, and also the window because I have it where I can't adjust it again. I screwed up, folks, on taping. But here you go, and we're going to flip through these pictures, and I think I can leave it right to there, and then you'll know where it's at and the time and so forth. Let's flip through these pictures, and you can see the constellations bleeding through and popping into the sky again, folks. This is constellations. This ain't snow falling down, okay? And there's our anomaly that basically, probably more than likely, is the same doggone thing that we see at the other shots. Now, this is the sun on the right, and I want to show you the idea that, and I think I'll also be able to plot back through pictures here. This is the sun coming up more than likely at 5:20 a.m. or whatever, 5-something a.m. there, okay? And it goes to black, okay? Then we go to Davis Station. We get our object again, and we know by, if you look at the last video just before this, I gave you today's 11:30, 2011. I gave you like a 2:30 Central Time or something like that, or 2:59, something close to 3 Central Time. North America and everything pretty much around us, like if you were looking at a globe of Earth, of the idea, and it shows you down there over in Antarctica what would be there at that time, okay? But not at this clock time of 1:40 a.m. on the 29th, okay? The moon wouldn't be there. It's not the moon, okay? So clarification, you can go ahead and go to that video and you'll see where the moon's at, and the idea the moon's not down there at this time, okay? Okay, not in front of it in the dark and doing that, okay? Not showing that eclipse. Should not be the moon. It shows up twice like the other videos, okay? So there's the sun, and it doesn't. And oh yeah, I'm showing you. You have to try to blow this up yourself on full screen and stuff. There seems to be also the same kind of object, because this is the sun to the right, folks. That is the sun, okay? And it might be partially getting eclipse here or something because of the idea of the moon possibly still showing it. Because I was at Nehemiah, and there still is an eclipse. But that's the deal. Is I think that it would basically, astronomers would be going saying, hey, there is no more eclipse down there. The moon's not doing that anymore. Now, I think it possibly still is, but I think also these objects like this that are also possibly, like, that's the sun coming up to the right, okay? And you will see this. See that there? And I put the arrow on it in the other shot. See that there? That was on the photo. There's like a tetrahedron or something. Do these things get attracted to sunlight? Okay? Do these asteroid belt particles or something, or objects in these asteroid belts, do they get attracted and pop in front of the sun? Because I do believe I've got a picture. There you go. This was it. Took a picture. There it is. Okay, where's your photo anomaly? Okay, why is your camera not doing this blackout that you guys people have tried to say that it does? Okay, it doesn't do it. That's an anomaly that jumps in front of that's not the sun, folks. Look at the time, 12:10 a.m. That's right. They get 23 to 24 hours of sunlight down there in Antarctica this time of the year, but that is more than likely Rigel Kentaurus B, okay, or one of the other supergiant suns, okay, somewhere from between. Now that Rigel Kentaurus B is one of the ones suns that is smaller than the sun, 77%, and we also know there is a sun dying out that's 56% of the size of the sun, okay. So at that time p.m. and this time in the morning, that the idea that this is the sun to the right at 4-something a.m., okay? And then coming up at 5, but not this other thing. And that's the idea that we're trying to make everybody realize. The supergiants are there. And also that object right there, folks. So we're getting down on time. Let me see if I can scrunch in. And there's this interesting link here people should look at, and then the idea that they okay, so here on the Pirate Channel, they give you a lot of honest advice here, and you'll have all my old videos that you can look up. It's not recent, but most of my recent's on, and you can see people go in here and look at what I've been shown a long time ago of the supergiants and what there is there and what we are going towards, because we follow the sun, and the sun is in the supergiants. And you got all your rad links here, CPM, and most all those links should still be working, and you have to cut and paste them because Karasoft likes to go in there and play with that stuff. So they try to disinfo, but as you can see there, anybody would tell you that radiation is not good for an infant, unborn or born, or 3 years and under. Okay, watch what you feed them to. Dairy should be older. Condensed milk is good. Okay, now I guess that's it for now. We'll put the disclaimer in, and check out all the old videos and the new at my channel. I'll upload no picture. Disclaimer, legal disclaimer.